global happening.
Hello and welcome back to our channel. The chairman of Martins Amaewhule, the chairman of Wike, the city minister. I'm talking about none other person than Ambassador Chijioke Ihunwu have made very strong demands after the Supreme Court hearing that took place on few hours ago. Now, he took time to explain a lot of things, one of which he talked about, he touched on their elections, the hearing of their elections in Supreme Court, their fate. He talked about the issue of Martins Amaewhule, Wike. He talked about even the APC, alleged factional APC, Rivers APC chairman, Okocha. He spoke and talked a lot on several issues. It's better you hear from the horse's mouth. And the demands they are making, not just from Fubara, from all the governing bodies, agencies, including INEC, and the fact that Martins Amaewhule may actually be gone and gone for good. Yet the very powerful demands they are making from Nigerian government and from INEC. We'll come back for more. He's touched on a lot of things. Watch the video to the end. We'll come back with my colleague to look at this very critical. Please, let's watch the video.
What incident happened yesterday at the Supreme Court in Abuja is to let, especially the good people of Okocha local government, to remain calm and not to be troubled. Yesterday, what happened in Abuja is just an incident that His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State withdrew his appeal and said he's no longer interested in the matter because 2024 has passed by 2025. So we're also aware that for people who are jubilating, saying that they have won, I want to also say that there is no court that affirmed that right of Martins Amaewhule is the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. So I want to assure people to go about their normal business, and that we as a local government council will continue to do what we need to do for our people, the project we are doing, and will not be distracted. So those who are jubilating, there is no court, like I said before, and they claim that Martins Amaewhule is the Speaker of the State Assembly. What they were celebrating is just to comfort themselves because they know that the battle is over. So I want to also call on those of our people who are on the other side to come back and let them join forces in supporting the governor of the Rivers State. We are not supporting Fubara because Fubara is an innocent. We are supporting Fubara because we are doing the right thing. Like I tell people, no man can own Rivers State. Rivers State is too big for one man to own as a private estate. What the governor is doing is to ensure that there is peace in Rivers State. And you can see that the governor is a man that has conscience. He's a man that loves Rivers people. Ordinarily, if the governor uses his power, I think most of these people who are gathering somewhere jubilating will not be gathering. But because the man has conscience and he loves peace, there is peace in Rivers State. So for those who feel that they have won and say they have won, nobody has said this is the Martins Amaewhule because what happens is they are just comporting themselves because they know they've lost it. They know that Rivers people has rejected them. So I want to advise some people to go about their normal business and continue to pray for His Excellency the Governor. You're also aware that the Governor has also given appointments, as I yesterday, to different persons. The government is moving forward and people are crying in the day of jubilation. Like I tell people, Rivers State belongs to God. And what we'll continue to do is to support His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State. Like I tell people, Fubara will be governor for 8 years. If our brother can be governor for 8 years, Fubara will be governor for 8 years. This is the turn of the river right people who are going to support them to do their own term for 8 years. Nobody can come from back door to say he wants to be governor. And let me tell you what my brother Martins Amaewhule wants. He wants to be acting governor of Rivers State. And it will not work because God is not asleep. God will not allow that to happen. This is the period that it is time for Fubara to rule Rivers State. And God has said this is his time. So whatever they are doing now is just mere distraction. We are not scared. I want to tell our people that they should go about their business and continue to pray for the governor. The governor is busy flagging off projects. There are projects like everywhere. So we are not disturbed by the mere jubilation yesterday. Our matter is supposed to be Federal High Court. So I want to assure people that there is no cause for alarm. For those of our youth who are on social media calling themselves to be magistrates, High Court judge, and Supreme Court judge, I want to tell them that they should use that energy, they use their writing to look for something to do. And also come over to join a man who loves young people. Let me tell Nigerians that since in the history of Rivers State, this is a time where young people are local government chairmen. They love old men. I don't want to challenge our youth that even the man they are supporting cannot even nominate a young person for any appointment. I start to be challenged. Mention anybody in Rivers State that is age between 23 to 32 years has been given appointment by Chief Ahunwu. The answer is no. It doesn't love young people, it doesn't want young people to grow. So I want to appeal that you have a government that loves young people, and you can see that those who are given responsibility as chairman and commissioners in universities, they are doing very, very well. So I want to show people they should go about their business and continue to pray for the success in the government. Thank you. And election was conducted in Rivers State. We are duly elected and sworn in by the governor of Rivers State. So, like I told somebody yesterday that we are not scared. We are believing that God is going to give us victory. So, we are not scared. The issue that those who are jubilated that the council chairman will go, I am sorry for them that we are going to remain here for 3 years. He mentioned Tony Okocha said that we came through the back door. But it's quite unfortunate that in our society, the likes of Tony Okocha will be coming to, talk about people who are duly elected. And you also know the character of Tony Okocha. Election was held in Rivers State. We filled in candidates, all the people were filling candidates. We did our campaign and we won our election. The certificate of return was issued to us and we were duly sworn in by the governor of Rivers State, Ihunwu. And somebody is coming to say we came through the back door. Well, I'm sorry for him, it's quite unfortunate. But let me tell you that Tony Okocha has his bloodline has history of betrayal. He has betrayed Rotimi Amaechi. And I know they're very going to betray Chief Ahunwu. And I know him very well. The next time he will talk about his excellency, I will sit down and address Rivers people and tell them who Tony Okocha is and what he did in 2023 general election. He can't have it. And let me also say, as far as we are political government concerned, Tony Okocha does not want anything. Go and ask. It's not by using security agencies to oppress people. There's nothing you can do to force people to be able to love you. I also want to challenge him. He has been chief of staff. Now he's representing Rivers State in NDDC. Let him tell us how many persons that he has touched their lives within his community. Not to give people 30,000, give 4 people and you don't able to the remaining money. We are aware of what he did and we want to talk about it. But for us, Tony Okocha is not important. We also think it's important to talk about it because we know that in the coming days he's going to betray Chief Ahunwu. And these are the characters who are deceiving Wike, telling him that Okocha is a small boy. But I want to tell them that God is on our side. Thank you. He also said, Martins Amaewhule, yes, I am Martins Amaewhule from the same community. He was formerly representing me in the State Assembly. And we are also looking to INEC. They said, look, they should come and conduct an election to fill in those vacant seats in the state. So we're also appealing to INEC to do the needful. What you saw yesterday on social media they were comforting themselves. They know that they are gone and they are gone forever. They should wait till 2027. We are waiting for them to talk. But what they are doing now is just comforting themselves, telling their people to arrive. They are dancing assembly. But that place is but you see, one member is very kind. If it was so wicked, those characters will not sit down there, will come there and change everything. But that Okocha is a very kind person. And that is why he's succeeding. So for them, what they are doing there, they know that they are gone. He's just, even looking at his face, he's not a happy man. So I want to come on INEC to conduct election and do the needful. Thank you. Before we came in, we did say that we've cut the tax by 50% in all the market, those who are doing business in our local government. But it's quite unfortunate that most of these persons, they are going back, and most of them are crying on the radio station. You are doing business in a local government, you must pay your tax. That is why we will get money to do other projects. The issue is that most of the persons who left here before I came are not sponsoring these young men because they go collecting this money from them. Telling them that they should pay revenue to the council that the local government is illegal. But like I said before, we are business friendly to those who are doing business in our local government. And I've told anybody who has an issue should come to the council and give us support. And I speak to you now, we have some people who are those taxi drivers operating within our local government. We want to have a meeting with them and appeal to them on what to do. So we are not harassing anybody, but the issue is that you must pay your tax. And Ihunwu is a very sensitive local. Most people are coming to even harass people. Both of them are not from a local government. They're coming from different local governments. Start tracking people's vehicle and all that. But we want it, and that is why we're meeting with all the critical stakeholders to address that issue. Thank you. We didn't tell anybody to harass anybody who is carrying their water distance around the local government. I know that those persons, they even came yesterday, we had a meeting with them, and we have resolved that issue. I've told them this is what to do. Like I said before, we're not harassing anybody. Our revenue drive is that we'll deal with the leadership. We'll tell you this is your leadership, go and collect your money into the council accounts. But where he refused to do, then the council will now set up a task force that will start enforcing that policy. We need to pillar those who are doing, who has filling station and gas, go and ask them. We are dealing with the leadership, and we didn't tell anybody to start harassing anybody. Thank you. 3 days ago, our OSPAP caught PhD official around 2 a.m. at Uzoba, vandalizing transformers. No right-thinking human being to go to a transformer without those who knows how to connect it. So I want to appeal. I've also told PhD that their staffs should not move around the night. They can't go around 2 a.m. in the morning. So you want to fix lights. You are vandalizing carrying pipes and carrying armored cable. You cannot see that we are not people doing it, not even our youth. Those who are responsible for that are PhD and the people stealing all these things. But we have also appealed to them that they should stop. And the transformers we're giving that, we also try to also install them, because that's part of our responsibility. Most of the communities don't have funds to do that. So the council is taking the responsibility of installing these transformers. Our people that they should protect whatever they have to avoid people coming to vandalize it. You know, if you vandalize transformer, to install transformer is about 18 million naira there. So coming to vandalize it, we won't accept that. So the community should also protect what they have, including the CDC and the youth leaders. Thank you.
My colleague is in the house. While they're still busy screaming and shouting, Okocha still went ahead and screened and confirmed Assembly Service Commission, Local Government Service Commission members. They are shouting, oh no, Amaewhule shouting, no, it is their turn, they're the rightful owner. So Okocha is behaving as if he did not hear anything. The guy is busy confirming and reconfirming all the people he needs to confirm. This is getting interesting. What's your take on what their chairman of Wike, chairman of Martins Amaewhule, is asking and demanding on behalf of his people from INEC?
Well, I feel that this is long overdue. The demands is, for me, it's not really what I expected them to do. As early as when they assume office as, chairman, or even at their acting capacity, that was the ideal time for them to hit the court and make demands for INEC. Take INEC to court that there's no representation as it has to do with us, and then invoke the power and bring them to refer them to the provision of the Constitution, Section 109, and that will put enough tension. By the time the 23 local government or so, it's not up to 23. Is it up to? I think it's
local government chairman.
About 19 of them, because we know that. Ayes and the rest, all of them are still in. Ayes is out, so the 3 other one, the other guys would have, the local government chairman, they would have gone to court immediately as a body. Take INEC to court and all the relevant institutions to court, and then with all the pictures and videos that took place during the period of the infection, and make demands. All these these ex-lawmakers are doing. By now they would have been so tense, because that case would have at least by now gone very far, because if they took the case to court in Rivers State Federal High Court, Rivers State Division, by now that issue would have been half solved, but they waited as long as this time. But however, it's better late than never, and I feel that INEC, it's their responsibility, because whatever ex parte order that they use in restraining INEC from holding that ex parte order is not meant to be forever. By now it should be over, and they should do the needful based on the provision of the Constitution. It's ideal for us to know that self-executory provision of the Constitution is bigger than any so-called court and all of that. The only thing, they will just go there and defend. It would have been their own place as lawmakers to run to court and say, sorry, we want to affirm, or we want to stop any move because we did not defect and all of that. That should have been the situation. Unfortunately, they waited as long as this. Already, no need to start ranting, because already the case is in court, and it's just to encourage the court to expedite action, so that at the end of the day, this whole thing will be put to rest.
But what's your take on the fact that he said he's not scared about the conduct or the result or verdict of Supreme Court on their own elections?
Yeah, for that's for someone who really knows the law. There's nothing to fear. The ideal things were done, and those ideal things that were done was everything was followed to the letter. It was RISEC that conducted the election. Invitation was extended to all the political parties. There was no political party that was denied representation. They just decided to, opt out of it. So it's not something, nobody will stop it. As far as this issue is concerned, they are very comfortable. They are sleeping well because the conduct of that election was done in sync with the provision of the Constitution and even with the Supreme Court order. I think that's one of the things that Supreme Court will have to look into. It was Supreme Court that gave that instruction, that because of autonomy, everything that has to do with appointee leading at the local government level should be called off 90 days. They should make sure that elections are held, and which similar people are abided by it. So I think they should just rest because that issue, from all indication, is settled.
All right, that's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our conversation. Let's take, let's brainstorm. Have a nice day.